Lagos, Lagosa, Las Gidi, a home for hustlers and a hood for the high-spirited. In a land of history and at a time of mystery, the destiny of a great metropolitan zone rests on the shoulders of the young and agile. This is Ojodu, the hub of one young man, Akan Imoh.
Akan Imoh. I would prefer to call you honorable because you've been an aspirant of the Lagos State House of Assembly. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels awesome. It feels really cool. It's exciting. Like you go out and people see you and you get lots of honor and excitement from people. But apart from that, it feels amazing that you're able to make a contribution to the progress and the growth of youth in politics. So that's the whole idea behind it.
Alright, so what made you choose to represent Ikeja Constituency?
Also, I've lived in this place all my life from birth, and it's been an amazing place. It's somewhere that I'm completely in love with. It's a place that I've grown. I've seen everything that has happened here, so I felt, and I'm a young person here. I have so many friends who are young. You see, I'm very comfortable in my environment. This is a good beggar.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why don't you come out and mobilize the young people to do something? So that's what we do here.
Alright, so another important thing is how were you able to build relevance around Ojodu and beyond?
So building relevance is,
Especially as a young person.
yeah, it's not a one-day job. It's something you go out to do. So I had to be on the streets. I had to go out. I had to meet with young people, even those that I might not necessarily know how to relate with. I had to go to the streets. I had to go to the bus parks. I had to go to all these places to sit down with them, drink with them, eat with them, and connect with them over time. And that's where we're able to build relevance.
Love to, or what prompted you to represent Ikeja Constituency?
Okay, so I really love this place, and okay, so to be honest, my initial plan was to run for local government chairman.
Okay.
So that's the LCDA chairmanship
Yeah.
of specifically Ojodu LCDA. I really love Ojodu.
We have everything it takes to do this.
In one word, or let's say in one sentence, how was the feeling?
Exhilarating.
Big grammar, right? Big grammar. So
It was new. It was a new feeling because I've never done that kind of thing. I've never done that kind of thing before, and it was exciting because new experiences. Every day I was learning something new. Every day I was experiencing something new. Every day I was getting strange kind of phone calls. So it was exhilarating. It was like running on adrenaline. For my campaign lasted about 9 months. So it was like running on adrenaline for about 9 months.
Akan Imoh is my son. Yes. He's my son. My well-beloved son.
how were you able to get the cooperation of people to come around or to rally around you?
Firstly, I've been working with teenagers for over years from church. So I've been a teens leader for 14 years in one of the biggest churches in the country, First One. So I already had crowds. Yeah, you get it. When it comes to young people, I can feel this place up for you.
Built the influence over time.
Exactly. And I've been running lots of empowerment programs for young people over time. We do trainings, we do lots, and most of them are free. So I can feel this place. And when I say I can feel this, I am not joking at all. I can feel this place up with young people easily. So those people formed my first army.
What gave you the impression that the political space was your thing? Because definitely you could have also been influential in other aspects. Because you also said you were a church boy, you could have gone ahead to be a bishop, this kind of thing.
I could have been an upcoming artist.
So basically, how did this start? How did the interest of politics start?
Trust me, before 2017, I honestly did not care.
Wow.
Like, everybody will be fine in Jesus' name. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing. I was influential, obviously. I was very influential. I was active in the church space. I was active in the entrepreneurship space and all that. I was influential, but then politics was just a far thing for me. So 2017, I woke up one day and said, I can be in politics. I can do some. I think it was inspired by the fact that 2017 was the year the local government elections held in this area. So I saw flyers. I'm like, and then I saw some young people on the flyer. And I'm like, I can do this thing that these people are doing. So I called a friend of mine who is still in APC, and I told him that, by the way, I'm releasing a memoir on my birthday this year. On my birthday is on 25th of December, and it chronicles my whole political journey.
Okay.
So everything that happened is there. So I called him and I said, I want to run for office. I want to do so and so. And he told me that, guy, there is queue. That just forget this thing. That I should come and join the party. Then I'll start growing gradually. But it wasn't what I wanted. You get the whole thing. And it was like that I should not run now. That they will not give me ticket and all this. So it gave me. It discouraged me.
A lot of reasons not to do it.
So I killed the dream in 2017. Like, this cannot be possible. So I just went to play. One thing I always tell people is that when you have the right set of people around you, any dream you have is achievable. So I think that 2017 it died because I didn't have the right set of people around me who could give me the right advice, who could give me the right network to log into. So that was a problem for me. So that advice he gave me was not a bad advice because it was the truth. I would not have gotten the ticket. Obviously, I would have just been frustrated. But I needed more. So 2018, somehow, I began to meet people who could really help me out. So people who could give me advice. One of my friends, he was on my campaign team. You will know him, IT. Interestingly, IT's dad is a journalist who has been in journalism for more than 20 years. And who has run journalism from this base, Ojodubega, and who knows most of the political leaders in this place. So I just told him I would love to meet your dad. And I was like, okay, come around. So I went to his house, I met his dad. And his dad gave me serious advice. Took me to meet some people, took me to meet some really important people. Showed them that this young guy wants to do this, young guy. So he was one that told me that rather than run for local government, why don't you run for state house?
He gave you a better
option. So I'm like, okay. Then he explained everything to me. He brought me into there was the Nigerian intervention movement, which was led by NIM, which was led by Olisa Agbakuba.
Yeah.
So he brought me into the movement. I became the coordinator of Ikeja local government there, which gave me another platform to push my political career again. He brought me there. When we're running the PVC, we're doing PVC, we're helping people get their PVCs. It was being sponsored and supported by the NIM. So they sponsored that whole project. We helped about more than 500 people get their PVCs in Ojoduwas at that point. And so we're helping them, running around for the logistics and all. So that was an example of meeting somebody who gave me the actual legwork, that told me this is the actual way to go about it.